Okay, so Bob has the feet and the hips in the open guard scenario. He drops the hook, he holds the heel, right? He takes the legs to the other side, he brings the whole thing back, and he gets me turned. Look, right here is where I have to make the escape. I've got to have a strong base before he turns me all the way. If he can stretch this leg and pin the knee, and then turn the heel in the opposite direction, that's when I'm in trouble. Sometimes that becomes helpful, right, if he wants to put the hook in here and he gets me to sit down like this. If he's having a hard time finishing, if the camera can come over here, right? If Bob's having a hard time finishing, he can actually be underneath the heel and he can like sort of stretch the heel, almost like he's doing an arm lock first. Then he can start to turn. Tap, 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 right? It's very quick. So I can't let myself get to here. So let's go back to the beginning and run through the whole scenario. Feet are in the hips, and he holds the heel and he makes the hook. And then he gets the legs to the other side and brings the whole unit back and starts to turn my knee. Right here, I've got to put a little pressure on his legs and try to open them up. What I'd like, you see how my knee is inside his legs right now? If he can control above my knee, it's very significant. If, let's take one step back, if when he brings the whole unit over, he ends up below my knee, it's easier for me to move. That's why it's very important that he lands above the knee to turn it down, right? As soon as the knee is turned down like this, and the knee's inside, because his legs are above the knee, it's very easy for him to control. So I've got to relieve that pressure a little bit by putting some pressure on his legs to try to get my knee out, right? I want the knee to creep out here. And then I'm going to just walk away. I want to take a big step and pull the leg out and just walk away, right? Maybe not literally walk away. I'm going to return to the grappling match, okay? So here's the scenario. He set the position up and he moves everything back over. And right here, I've got to hold the leg a little bit and I've got to walk away, right? If you can push the legs and take a step and then yank this foot out, you're good, and you can just turn around and face him. If you need to touch the ground, that's also okay. The knee's starting to turn. If he gets me down, he's probably going to be able to stretch the heel and finish the heel hook. So sometimes you can't reach the legs for whatever reason. People could just reach for the ground, right? And just take the leg out, like this, and come back, okay? That's all. It's a very simple walk away. When the leg is stuck, you're just going to drag yourself away and bring the foot with you. That's all. All right, try this and you'll see it's effective. It has to happen before you hit the ground. It has to happen before he completes the turn. So as he's moving for this, you're escaping. One more time in real time. Yeah, right here. I got to go before he even gets it set. You wait and the submission's done. So make sure you go before it's set. Does it make sense? Okay, go ahead.